Hello. Thank you so much for dropping by this video. I'm going to be sharing literally a miracle that happened to me and actually also provide information how you can experience miracles. So, the year was 2012 and I had a lot of health problems. One of them was I had chronic sore throats every week, 1 to 2, sometimes 3 times a week. I would get sore throats. And then I would have to gargle turmeric and garlic salt, do all these things to try and clear it. And if I didn't clear it, I would get sick. I also had a very strict diet, which seemed to help reduce the sore throats, but I still had at least one, oftentimes multiple sore throats a week. And then so I wasn't always able to clear the sore throat, and so I was getting sick 5 to 6 times a year. And when I got sick, I would stay sick for usually 8 days minimum, sometimes 7, sometimes longer. So, life was pretty unfun, and that was just one of many very severe physical challenges I had at the time. So I heard about this idea of spiritual healing connected with this man. The picture behind me, his name is Bruno Gröning, and I had heard all sorts of stories of people healing all sorts of things. And at that point, I'd already had one miraculous healing. So I was very much open to the possibility of this sore throat thing going away. And so soon after finding these teachings, I actually got a sore throat and I wasn't able to fight it off and I got sick. And what I did is I laid in bed and I did this practice of taking in healing energy. I did it for like 4 or 5 hours a day because when I got sick, I just had no energy. And so I just laid in bed taking in this energy. But the other interesting thing I did is I put a book on my throat. Now, why on earth would I put a book on my throat? Well, I had heard from other people who had experienced healings that pictures of Bruno Gröning carried a healing energy, that people had had healings through just putting pictures of this man on certain parts of their body. I honestly thought that was kind of ridiculous, but I'd already experienced one amazing healing. So I was pretty open-minded. So I tried it. So I would just lay in bed, like with this book, and this is the exact book. I just found it. You can tell this was 8 years ago, and so I just laid in bed with this book on my throat, absorbing healing energy, and I got well. After 5 days, the cold was gone, which is I never got over a cold in 5 days during this period, minimum 7. And I mean, occasionally 6, but 5 was like, no way. Like it was almost always a week. So the cold cleared up sooner than usual. But not only that, the sore throats were gone. Before this happened, I was getting sore throats every week, 1, 2, 3 times a week. And now I get a sore throat like once a year. So this was a pretty amazing healing, a life-changing healing. And now I was getting sick 5 to 6 times a year. Now I get sick maybe, I think I average like every 15 months. So in the past, I was getting sick every 2.5 months. Now it's more like every 15 months. So this was truly an amazing healing and a life-changing healing. Because if you can imagine getting sick 5 times a year and then having it last about 7 days, that's a lot of your year where you're sick and in bed. It was very not fun. So very grateful for this healing. And if you'd like more information about it, how you can experience miraculous healings, please click on the link below. Thank you so much for joining in and have a beautiful, beautiful day. And this guy, Bruno Gröning, said nothing is incurable. Nothing is impossible. And it's really true. I've experienced it in my own body, and this was just one of many healings. Thanks for saying hi, Jisoo. Yes, it truly was and continues to be awesome. I'm very grateful for this life-changing healing. And whatever brought you to this channel, whether you're seeking healing or what I can honestly say is I've heard it all. I've experienced a lot of healings myself, but I've also met a lot of people and I've listened to many medically documented reports of people healing anything and everything. You can heal too. I'm nobody special. I'm just a guy who followed some spiritual principles. Thank you so much for joining in. Take care. Much love.